being approved by the FDA, it means that it went through more testing than we know of, and many things that we probably are unaware of. But we are now being told here it is. Same with the vaccine. By the time you're being told this particular vaccine is ready, it has gone through all manner of phases. We know that in Kenya we participated, together in collaboration with the Oxford University and their partners, we have participated in understanding how the vaccine works. This vaccine that they have now brought out. But it isn't the only one. We have Gavi, we have Gavi. If you talk about the vaccine initiatives, goodness gracious me, there has not been a shortage. Even now, people are still working on the possibility of an HIV vaccine. Some of these things are easy to figure out, some of them are not. But to have a situation where you've had government joining hands with big pharma to help provide a solution, it isn't for recreation. It was considered that COVID was a genuine problem. And they realized it is in our interest for this to happen. Remember, this particular disease almost brought the global economy to a halt. Almost.
And that's what we're saying, that we need to be extremely careful. Then anybody who's speaking out or after this needs to be extremely careful in terms of what they're saying. And in this case, look, I see a great number of people having changed or altered their thinking. And so that's going to then alter their action because of statements like this. Look, it doesn't mean that nobody was having the conversation about the safety or any kind of conspiracy around vaccinations. It doesn't. I mean, we've had anti-vaxxers around for a very, very long time. It doesn't mean that these conversations are not being had. What it means is that for something, again, that is of such global importance right now and global sensitivity, the statements that you make, that for very many countries is the truth, that they need this, that you need some kind of protection against something that essentially brought the world to a halt, brought the world to its knees. And then you're going to come and give information about it that, it may not necessarily be true.
Made certain statements. Certain things happen in their capital. Now, there are those who argue that there was a direct correlation to the statements he made and to the invasion of the capital and to invasion of the houses of Congress, to their Senate. There are those who argue there was a direct correlation, and one could argue that prior to his making those statements, people had not done what they did. But in saying that, it's like he gave license. Even when he later said, he abhors and he cannot condone violence, blah, 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 blah.
You had already said the first thing.
Nah, that was throwing his people under the bus. He threw them under the bus completely. He is not someone who you could argue did not know what the reaction